in my business, I would drive to people's houses. I had a financial company. We didn't have Zoom and all that. So our lives was spending meeting people in their homes, helping them with their finances. And during that time, we had a car accident, just a few bruises and a couple stitches, but our family was okay. But they paid us $22,000 to settle that accident. Now, having no money, to have $22,000 in my checking account was like the most money I had ever had in my entire life. And at that time, the Saturn vehicle came out. Remember the Saturn, the GM? I said, man, I need one of those, because we were driving some pretty well beat up cars that we were glad they just started, but I needed something that was reliable with good gas mileage. So I said, we need to get, I want a Saturn. They cost about $11,000 back then. Now we had $22,000, and that week I was going to drive down there and I was going to buy one. As I was getting ready to go down and buy that Saturn, the Lord spoke to me. He said, no, you don't. What? What do you mean? You have borrowed at this point $22,000 from your dad. So, well, you need to pay him back. I said, my dad doesn't need the money. I need the money. He doesn't need it. He said, that's besides the point. He said, every time he sees that car drive by, he's going to think, there goes my money. You bought the car instead of paying me back. He said, he doesn't know me, and I want to do a work in him, but he needs to see you with integrity as a believer. Oh, man, I was so like, oh, really? I have to do that? Really? That would take all of it. That would take all $22,000 that I just got from the insurance company that I've never had before in my life, and I need a car. I have to pay my dad back? I mean, he has plenty of money. But you know what? I called my dad. He said the same thing. How much do you need this time? I said, no, Dad, I'm not coming to borrow money. I am coming to pay you back. And there was silence. I could tell he was like, really? So I get there, and my dad's sitting there. I can still remember, I pulled my checkbook out. I see tears in his eyes. Just tell me the exact amount, Dad. He said, no, wait, what he said. Make it $10,000. The rest is a gift. And I was thinking, awesome, And I bless my dad for that. But the bottom line, it wasn't about the car, and it wasn't about the money. It was about a new way of living. Are you going to obey me, Gary? Can I trust you? Will you do what I say? It doesn't make sense. Your dad doesn't need the money. He'd probably buy you a car himself. That's not the point. The point is, will you do what I'm showing you to do? Your new life, this new path will require you to be obedient to my voice.